Hello and good morning to all. We're here at the Narendra Modi Stadium. And you join us for this one-day match between India and New Zealand. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this exciting contest is Michael Atherton.
In the modern game, most captains opt to bat first, but just every now and again you see a pitch like this where the bowlers can do plenty of damage. Bowling first could well be a good option.
Players making their way out. It's a great crowd in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game, and there's some quality players in both teams. So I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens. Great drive mid-off to cut that one off. Cuts that off well in the infield. Beautiful catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? The field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck. He's got their tail up.
Shot, at least two on offer. Rohit taking guard. He's been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. He's quick onto that in the infield. That's the end of the over. One run coming from it. India are 1 for 1.
End of the first. Not many runs off it. Good start by the bowlers.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Misses everything. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Got that away nicely. Over India, 10 for 1. Jamieson from the Reliance end. Oh my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Gets onto the front foot and that shot is full of aggression. Sent high and long over the rope. just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. There was no point chasing that.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. No, terrible shot.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Whacks the free hit away. The fielder coming around to cut it off perhaps. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that more.
Jameson shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Nicely played. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Into the gap and finds the boundary. Wonderful shot at the four.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Shot, should be runs here. Finds the fielder with that shot. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long with the six.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Perfectly timed.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs. Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Got that away nicely. Well, now that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Beats the field with a great shot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. Nearly gets the edge. Jameson with a great delivery there. That's the over. India 61 for 1.
Another massive over. They've set up their team with an incredible platform now.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Nice shot. Runs possible. Nicked it. New Zealand with a massive shout. Out. What a screamer.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. Looks like it would have been moving to a big, big score. Not to be.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Nice, solid defensive shot. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Sometimes you've just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early. Well timed. 4 runs.
End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. India 68 for 2. Jameson from the Reliance end. Wow, that's missed the lot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Edged. Doesn't beat the infield. Jamieson has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
Very good batting after the power play. They've really committed to keeping up with that attacking mentality. Looking to get 200 plus, possibly.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. A direct hit, and this could be gone. Can't get that outside the ring field. They'll get at least one here.
Forward, fabulous shot.
Lennox into the attack now from the Reliance end. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. On that nicely, good defence. India are only 2 for 2. Clark from the pavilion end. Bracewell, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. How will the bowler respond?
There's a chance if it hits. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. And caught, that's just superb. Oh, great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Over India, a 94 for 3.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Straight to the fielder. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Boundary last delivery, is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Just quick onto that in the infield. Brilliant shot there.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
9 runs out of there. India, 103 for 3. Lennox from the Reliance end. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Got that away nicely.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over, 4 runs coming off it. India, 107 for 3.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Going with pace now. Nice shot, runs possible. Full, do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. New Zealand with a massive shout.
Well, that was just an awesome delivery. Whizzed past the batter, and the umpire says that's the first of 2.
A direct hit, and this could be gone. End of the over, 7 off it. India, 114 for 3. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. End of the over. India 119 for 3. Fultz from the pavilion end. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Finds the fielder with that shot. Needs to be on target. Massive outside edge. Massive appeal. Just been missing that. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. End of the over, 5 off it. India are 124 for 3. Jameson, the right arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Reliance end. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Misses everything. Great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. Didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work. That was a lovely strike down the ground. Managed it so easily.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Chance to run 2. 6 runs added in that over. India are 130 for 4. Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Gone! Oh, that's a bit unlucky.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket. It's a very frustrated person heading back to the pavilion.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Fultz finishes an economical over and walks away with a wicket, which was fully deserved. Jamieson from the Reliance end. No, terrible shot. Wow, that's missed a lot. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. It's in the air and safe. It's runs.
Those on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Nearly gets the edge. Jamieson with a great delivery there. The end of a very tightly over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Middle that one, great time. Jeez, tight.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Shot, should be runs here. Gone! Superb catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Big edge, where's that going?
Didn't time it at all, but manages to get it away to the boundary.
good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Not tempted to play at that one.
Not a bad innings. Was really starting to up the run
तो
rate,
गाइस एक
but
छोटा
short
सा
was
हमारा
really
पोपट बनाए
important
आज,
to get at this stage of the match.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a
क्योंकि
different set of
हम इतनी देर
problems.
से
I feel
बोले
it's
जा
just a
रहे
matter
हैं
of pitching the
और
ball up and getting them onto the front foot.
अभी देखा गया कि हमारा
Doesn't beat
माइक
the
ही
infield.
बंद है
End of the
OBS
over.
में,
6 runs coming from it.
जो कि
India
जनरली नहीं
150
होता है।
for 7.
पता
Foots
नहीं
from the
कैसे हो
pavilion
गया,
end.
हमारा फुद्दू बन गया है।
Edged it. No one there.
तो गाइस जिसने भी अभी तक चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है जल्दी जल्दी से चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए। लाइव स्ट्रीम को लाइक नहीं किया है तो जल्दी से लाइक भी कर दीजिए। थ्री 125 का हमारा टारगेट है सब्सक्रिप्शन का। तो भाई जल्दी से यार सब्सक्राइब करके 3125 तक पहुंचा दो भाई लोग।
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot though.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Was quick onto that in the infield. Fultz has had a pretty good over, just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial.
सो हेलो एंड वेलकम एवरीवन, गुड मॉर्निंग सभी को जो भी हमारे नए व्यूअर्स हैं। गाइस आज का ये मैच है इंडिया वर्सेस न्यूजीलैंड, जहां भाई इंडिया की हालत थोड़ी सी खस्ता है। बट ज़रूर हमें बहुत ज़्यादा समय नहीं लगेगा क्योंकि गेंदबाजी हमारी भी आनी है। देखिए
After what happened last ball, but
गेंदबाजी में हम अच्छी वापसी कर सकते हैं। अभी भी अगर 250 के आसपास अगर हम जाते हैं तो फिर तो हमारे बहुत ज़्यादा चांसेस हो जाएंगे। क्या यहाँ से 250 रन बनेंगे, ये देखने वाली बात। और गाइस जिसने भी अभी तक चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया जल्दी जल्दी से चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए। लाइव स्ट्रीम को ज़रूर लाइक करते रहिएगा। रन रेट जो है भाई काफ़ी अच्छा है अभी तक, 7.15।
cut that one off.
विकेट्स ज़्यादा यहाँ पर थ्रो कर दिए हैं।
Couldn't get it through the field.
तो गाइस जिसने भी अभी तक चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है तो भाई जल्दी जल्दी से चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए, लाइव स्ट्रीम को लाइक कर लीजिए ताकि भाई हमें अच्छा लगे। इसका और कोई इतना बड़ा रीज़न तो नहीं है, बट सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए ताकि भाई आप हमसे जुड़ पाएँ और हम जितनी भी इन फ्यूचर लाइव स्ट्रीम्स करें आप उसमें आएँ और भाई बिल्कुल माहौल लाइट रहे हमारा। डेली दिन और शाम को भाई प्रॉपर फेस कैम के साथ लाइव स्ट्रीम होती हैं। सुबह एक है जब भाई सुमर जैसी शक्ल हुई रहती है तो सुबह सुबह किसी का मूड ख़राब नहीं करना होता है, इसलिए सुबह फेस कैम ऑन नहीं होता है गाइज। माइक ज़रूर ऑन रहता है। सुबह से हमारा पोपट बन रहा है कि मैं बोले जा रहा हूँ और मामला ख़त्म हो चुका है भाई इनका। ये देखिए भैया ट्रेड ड्राइव मार रहे थे।
Wickets to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn
डीएसपी
around and
साहब
walk
के
straight
भरोसे है
back.
अब
Try and
हमारी
get this
टीम।
first run behind them and then push on. Nice shot. It's straight to gully. Six runs added there. India 168 for 8. Lennox coming back into the attack has done well so far. Great commitment. Finds the fielder with that shot. Lennox has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless. Fulks from the pavilion end. fantastic catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and have taken a good catch.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
It's coming in at number 11 for India.
Huge edge. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Edged. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Three runs added in that over. India are 174 for 9. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Square cut, finds point, no run. The end of another tidy over. Good to see the pressure starting to build on the batters. Fultz having a day out here. Brilliant bowling so far, and just one more to get 5 in this innings. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Straight to the fielder. Fultz has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless. Lennox from the Reliance end. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Lennox ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Perfectly timed.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the fin facing the back.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Wow, that's missed a lot. Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Misses everything. That's a great shot, full of class. Square drive for a maximum.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Bracewell, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. There'll be runs here. Doesn't beat the infield. Worked away. That's a nice single. End of the over. India 193 for 9.
3 for 9.
Mitchell from the pavilion end. Couldn't get it through the field.
Great shorter ball. Well played, though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Edged it. Was quick onto that in the infield. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Massive outside edge. Cuts that off well in the infield. That's the over. India 196 for 9. Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover fielder.
Yadav watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Nice shot. Straight to gully. That's a peach of a delivery. It's the best ball, top shelf. Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone's going to need to step up with a big score. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. A lovely shorter ball, just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one this over.
Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over. Beautiful bowling. It just starts to build pressure on the batters. Siraj coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Edged it. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Edged it.
It didn't turn that at all, but managed to give it away to the wicket.
Over. New Zealand are 6 for none. Singh from the Reliance end. Square cut, finds point, no run. Brilliant diving stop. Great shot. Through the bat. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. End of the over. 2 runs added. New Zealand are 8 for none. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Smacks that away through the gap.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Straight to the fielder. End of the over. 7 off it. New Zealand 15 for none. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Oh, well.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, punched it to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. 8 runs added in that over. New Zealand are 23 for none. Siraj from the pavilion end. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Edged it. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Massive outside edge. End of the over. 3 runs coming off it. New Zealand 26 for none. Yadav, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the Reliance end. Too good. That is huge.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Yadav shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Still honing in on their lines. Batter happy to let it go through.
Bowling the slips have really gone up here. They like it.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of the wicket. Finds the edge. That's a confident appeal. End again. See you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket.
Conway watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Couldn't get it through the field. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field. That was a lovely punch down the ground. It's in the gap. There should be a few on offer here, maybe 3.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Yada from the Reliance end. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Doesn't beat the infield. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this quality.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. No, terrible shot. Was quick onto that in the infield. On the front foot, super shot, shooting forward.
That was a lovely shot. Got down low and times the sweep brilliantly. Fully deserved boundary.
6 runs added there. New Zealand 46 for 3.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Square cut, finds point, no run.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Crash! Beautiful ball.
much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Hay watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Siraj has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
The field's spread now, and all they really need to do is work the singles.
Dug that out well. Wow, that's missed a lot. Another really good over comes from them. Batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs.
They just haven't got going, have they? Been a great bowling performance, though.
Siraj from the pavilion end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Bowling the slips have really got up here, don't they? Hay in deep discussion with his teammate. It's close, but I think it's just clipping the stumps.
Was there an edge? This could be trouble. I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though.
New Zealand are now 51 for 5.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. End of the over. 3 off it. New Zealand are 51 for 5. Singh has been going really well here. Comes back on from the Reliance end. Square cut, finds point, no run. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Nicked it. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted.
It's been good bowling. Batters just haven't adjusted to the conditions tonight.
Huge edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Great commitment. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Siraj has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless. Singh from the Reliance end. Cuts that off well in the infield.
हेलो ब्रो, क्या हाल चाल है? टोटल में बात ये है कि भाई हम अच्छा रिकवरी कर चुके हैं। बैटिंग में ज़रूर इंडिया ने अच्छा नहीं किया था, बट बॉलिंग में इतना ही रिकवर कर लिया है।
Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over. 3 runners coming off it. New Zealand 58 for 5. Rana, right armour, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Great shot, pulled straight to backwards.
गाइस अगर आपने अभी तक लाइव स्ट्रीम को लाइक और चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है तो भाई जल्दी जल्दी से चैनल को सब्सक्राइब ज़रूर करते रहें और लाइव स्ट्रीम को ज़रूर लाइक कर दें गाइस. थ्री 125 सब्सक्राइबर्स का हमारा टारगेट है तो भाई जल्दी जल्दी से सब्सक्राइब करें और इस टारगेट तक हमें पहुंचा दें. जल्दी जल्दी भाई जल्दी जल्दी सब्सक्राइब करो गाइस. के स्क्रीन के टॉप राइट में सब्सक्राइब का एक ऑप्शन आ रहा होगा, टॉप में देखना बटन आ रहा होगा सब्सक्राइब का, तो भाई इसको दबा दो. और अपनी उंगलियों का अच्छा इस्तेमाल करो भाई.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
A lovely shorter ball, just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one this over.
Eight runs added there. New Zealand are 66 for 5.
It's been good bowling. Batters just haven't adjusted to the conditions tonight. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot though. Bracewell watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.